So when you have one planet in one house, it is not just that planet in that house. It is all of those things put together and more. My Jupiter in Gemini is considered in detriment. And in astrology, that means like it's not so happy there because opposite of where it is its home, which is Sagittarius, right? Because if you didn't know, one hard and fast rule is the opposite chart where the ruler is the detriment. So like I have Venus in Aries, which is considered in detriment. It's unhappy there. It doesn't, it doesn't really do well there. And I am an example of that. But across the way, you see Libra there. It's happy in Libra because that's its home, that's its ruler. So if you have something ruled by that planet, automatically the opposite signs, planet, ruler, nope, I lost it. The opposite, that planet in the opposite sign is always in detriment. Okay, we made it through that. But that's not what I'm talking about today. So today, we're going to talk about this Jupiter right here. See him? So I have a Jupiter in Gemini. Consider detriment, yes. But it is also an Aries Jupiter. What? How could it be an Aries Jupiter? I'll tell you. Each sign has its own house, and each degree has its own sign. Say what? Yes. So my Jupiter here is at 1 degree. 1 degree is an Aries sign. And it's in the first house. The first house is an Aries house. Okay? So it is a very, very fiery Aries Jupiter. It's in my first house. It has a 1 degree. It is a Jupiter with like Aries adjacent, but very strong. Also, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, it also has Mercury properties. So it's a Mercury, like air sign, fire sign type of planet. And that's how it shows up. And so when you're looking at a chart, you want to put it all together. What degree is it? What house is it? Once you know these and memorize them or just learn them, you begin to see how that planet actually plays out in your life. So yes, my Jupiter in Gemini is in detriment, but it's also got a cardinal sign as its degree and its house. And that makes it very powerful and not as much in detriment as maybe another degree or another house. See what I mean? Here's another example of why Aries like rules a lot of my stuff. My Venus is at 13 degrees. 13 degrees is an Aries degree, and my Venus is in Aries, and it is in detriment, but it's a very Aries Venus, and it's retrograde. So I would say it's a tough one to have, but it's in the 12th house, okay? So that house is ruled by Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. And actually, in older astrology, it's ruled by Jupiter, okay? Stay with me. So my Venus has influences of Pisces, of Neptune. So it's kind of a Pisces, Neptune, Venus with an Aries on the side. And that makes it more watery, maybe even cancels out some of this fire because of that Pisces ruled house of the 12th house. And so this isn't even counting what the house actually is about, right? Like I didn't talk about like the first house being, but it's like yourself. So that Jupiter shows up very, very loud for me. It expands everything that's about me, that's about like who I am. And the Venus here, because it has like that watery Pisces Neptune deal, also in the 12th house, it's like it kind of helps it a little bit. But 12th house is considered, a tough house to have. And I get that. I have my little stellium over here. But yeah, so look at your chart. And an easy way to figure out what the degree is, just count. Aries is 1, Taurus is 2, Gemini is 3, and just keep going around. And the 13th would be Aries. Just keep going until you get to 29, which is the last one. When it comes to houses, it always starts with Aries. Aries is the cardinal fire sign. It is the first sign, first house. So first house is Aries, second house is Taurus. And think about the signs. It makes sense for Aries to be first. We're impulsive. We go after everything we want. We're fiery. We're considered like little Mars ruled. And Taurus is really a lot more calm. They like luxurious things and comfortable things. And if you watch any astrologers, they'll talk about how, we love to eat. And because I'm a Taurus rising, so I love to eat and I really don't, but I do like comfortable things and I like nice things. And that's how it is. But Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? By the way, Venus is my chart ruler. I'm throwing too much at you if you don't know anything about astrology, but my chart ruler is also Venus. So that gives Venus another angle for me to study because it rules my entire chart, because my rising is Taurus ruled by Venus. So Venus here is like Pisces Venus. It has Neptune influence, it has Aries. It also has Taurus influence and Libra, because Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. So when you have one planet in one house, it is not just that planet in that house. It is all of those things put together and more. So if you ever want to start learning astrology, that's a great place to start. Your own chart, look at the degrees, look at the houses, look who rules what, and you'll see kind of how those planets play out in your life.